Hello everyone, welcome to another special edition of Friday Focus. As you guys have probably seen all over our social media channels, 5 of the Organised Health team will be taking part in Social Bites Sleep in the Park this year. A fantastic event which will look to really eradicate homelessness in Scotland. So over the next 5 Fridays, we're going to be chatting to each team member who will be taking part in the event. Chatting to everyone about their personal reasons behind taking part, their team reasons behind taking part, and just chatting about the whole event overall. So today we're going to start with Katie and Katie's reason why we're taking part in the event. So to start off, Katie, how do you feel about taking part in this year's Social Bites Sleep in the Park?
Really excited when we found out. I think we're all together in the office as a team and we're like, right, are we going to do this? And yeah, just really excited. I followed what Social Bite are doing, their enterprise, their events, and obviously last year's CEO Sleep Out, which Nadine, our CEO, took part in. And yeah, and this year's event just looks even bigger and even better, so we're really excited.
Yeah, exactly. It's great to see, as you were saying there, it's great to see Social Bite and everyone involved take the event to the next level already.
Yeah.
And obviously, as we're filming, we're raised over £1 million already, which is absolutely fantastic. So, as a team at Organised Health, we're really focusing on the why. You know, why are we taking part as a team and why we've taken part as individuals. So, Katie, why are you personally taking part in Social Bites Sleep in the Park this year?
Yeah, I really like that we're doing this. I think it is really important. The event's bigger, the event's better. There's so many amazing people going to be there, but I really do think it's important that we're focusing on why we're doing it. I personally, it's important to me, my family became homeless when I was 14, and we spent about 18 months in temporary accommodation, so it's like bed and breakfast accommodation, with lots of different people who made homeless. So that's the temporary accommodation that was available then. And what that really brought my attention to at a really young age was just primarily the fact that anyone can become homeless. It's not a certain social background, it's not a demographic. Anyone can become homeless at any time. And the time spent there, the 18 months, I met lots of different kinds of people, lots of families, people by themselves, lots of different social backgrounds, and built relationships with those people, but also heard their stories. So I think it's really important for me that obviously we're raising money, but also awareness. One thing that with what Social Bite are doing, with the money they're raising, so all their solutions out of homelessness. Like we were a family that were homeless, and that was 18 months, and families are kind of top of the list in terms of getting housing, and that was still 18 months. So anyone can end up homeless, and getting out of being homeless is just so hard. So all the enterprises that Social Bite are doing to get people as a solution, so real solutions, their employment pledges, their jobs program, their housing solutions rather than temporary accommodation, and their outreach and engagement. But also what I love about these big events is just the awareness of people talking about it.
Definitely.
And so us talking about the fact that anyone can become homeless, us talking about these people being real people, just like us, I think will help solve the problem as well as the financial solution too.
Exactly. I think it's obviously a really relevant and quite hard-hitting example. And ultimately it must be great for yourself, and it's great for us who are also involved to be a part of what it feels like to be a kind of social movement, if you will, not only on what Social Bite have been doing over the last few years, but this event alone feels like quite a social movement in the country, which I think is really important. A kind of nice thing for us to see as well is that so many of our friends, whether that be companies, individuals, so many people have also signed up for the event. A lot of friends Organised Health, a lot of our personal friends. Does it excite you to see so many familiar faces kind of integrating themselves and getting so involved in the event as well?
Yeah, definitely, and I think social movement, what you're saying, is exactly how to describe it. We're obviously in Clockwise here, we're part of like this startup and sort of business enterprise community. But I really feel like startup, Scottish Business Network are working together in this social movement. There is a real feel for giving back, there's a real feel for enterprise for good, and with all the faces and all the people that we're going to be taking part in and talking about doing it, or speaking to other companies doing it, you just feel that joint coming together to solve a problem, rather than this is someone else's problem. This is all of our problem, and that we're coming together. And it's really great. I really love it.
Yeah, exactly. It's nice to see not only ourselves at Organised Health, but other startups, other corporate organisations in the country and even beyond that are coming together to try and solve a major societal issue, which we feel is really important. You know, we're trying to build a business here and trying to help other people, and I think that us coming together with Social Bite and all the other companies and individuals that are taking part feels like we're really actually doing something that matters as well, which is really important. So to kind of clarify, how can people donate to Organised Health Sleep in the Park fundraising campaign?
Yeah, really, really easily. Social Bite made it really easy. And obviously the point of us doing this is to be raising money to be tackling this. So we've got our Virgin Giving page, which we will link, and we have been linking in on all our social posts. We're going to have it in all our bios, and we're going to pin our posts to the top of the page. So we're making it really easy. No excuses. No way out.
Making it really
easy. Find it.
Really easy for you guys to donate.
And thank you very much to everyone who does.
Yeah, exactly.
It means a lot.
Yeah, it does. It means an awful lot to us all, and it's a fantastic cause as well. As Katie was saying there, we'll make sure to link everything in the descriptions and our social pages, everything. So if you want to donate to Organised Health, taking part in Sleep in the Park, or even pledge to take part yourself, that's still available. We'll make sure that below everything is available for you guys to donate or take part, and also keep an eye on our social media channels over the next few weeks, as we'll be interviewing every member of the team that's taken part in Sleep in the Park, so keep an eye on that as well. So thank you very much, and get donating.